We are nearing the end of 2022, and this year has given us a lot of positives to warm our hearts. So counting down on the positives of the 10th month of the year, here are the top 5 positive news stories of October 2022. If you like the video and find the content meaningful, then kindly press the super thanks button and contribute whatever you can to the channel. Your contributions will help us create more engaging and informative positive videos. Number 5. Dwayne Johnson surprises real-life hero and brings him on TV to honor his services. An opportunity to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a once-in-a-lifetime moment, but charity superhero Yuri Williams got so much more than just a handshake when The Rock decided he wanted to do something special for him. Having hit the silver screen as a superhero himself, The Rock surprised Yuri on live TV, brought him back to the Good Morning America studio to give him special tickets to see the premiere of Johnson's new movie Black Adam, raise awareness for Yuri's work, and add another suit to his costume collection. Yuri Williams is just one man, but he's many heroes. Deadpool, Spider-Man, and The Mandalorian are all costumes he puts on to put a smile on the faces of the people in need of one, whether they be the homeless, sick children, elderly, or veterans. Williams Charity, a future superhero and friends, organized toy drives, blood drives, school supply giveaways, youth art fairs, and so much more, and they've done it in all 50 states. Much of his work is taken up by visiting children with special needs or who suffer from serious illnesses. After struggling with depression during and after his mother's passing from cancer in 2009, Yuri decided the best way to recover was to channel his pain into relieving others. "We've never met until now, but I'm really so proud of you, brother, and the work that you do, because I always like to say, this kind of stuff you're doing, that's the best part of fame," Dwayne told Yuri on live TV. Number 4. 275 rare parrots saved from hurricane at Florida sanctuary. 275 exotic parrots are now on their way to a new wildlife sanctuary after their heroic caretaker pulled all of them up into his stilted house like Noah's Ark to ride out Hurricane Ian. There's no question in Will Peratino's mind that if he had not done so, the waves which crested his 5-foot-high fencing around Malama Manu Sanctuary on Pine Island would have drowned all of them. After the devastation, a full-scale volunteer effort transported all 275 parrots by boat through flooded canals to solid ground, where they will be taken to another wildlife sanctuary. The efforts were led by Project Dynamo, a volunteer rescue operation from Tampa that heard about Peratino's plight. They put together a team and 4 boats to put all the parrots into cat-sized pet carriers and bring them off the ravaged Pine Island. There is a lot of work ahead for this parrot-loving man to build a new home for the flock, which includes breeding pairs meant to safeguard populations of endangered animals from becoming extinct. It's as close to a modern reproduction of the story of Noah as one can find. You can help build another ark by contributing to the GoFundMe page to fund the rebuilding of the sanctuary. Number 3. Turkey's greenest soccer stadium earns it a place in the Guinness World Records. The legendary Turkish football club has found a way to cut its energy costs and make money from electricity while going green. Galatasaray, one of Turkey's biggest 4 football clubs, set a world record for the amount of megawatts produced by the stadium's solar panels, earning it a place in the Guinness World Records. The club and the energy company running the system, Energisa, were presented with a certificate acknowledging the feat of producing 4.2 megawatts from 10,404 panels on the roof of the Ali Sami Yenspor Kompleksi Stadium in Istanbul. According to the stadium's director Ali Selikgiran, who is an electric engineer by training, the panel's energy savings equate to the energy use of 2,000 houses and will cut 3,250 tons of carbon per year. In natural terms, he estimates that's the same as saving around 200,000 trees over 25 years. The solar energy produced from the panels provides between 63 to 65% of the stadium's electricity use, with the rest coming from the municipal electricity provider. While electricity prices have risen, the solar panels have led to savings of around €385,000 this year. With many Europeans worried about how to pay their energy bills, the title of most powerful solar-powered stadium sets an inspiring example beyond the sporting world. Number 2. Repair cafes giving broken electronics a new lease of life. We are surrounded by electronic devices that are an integral part of our daily lives. Microwaves, TVs, kettles, hoovers, it's long list of the electricals we depend on for food, drinks, cleaning, communication, and entertainment. In fact, European homes have an average of 74 electricals, according to the Waste Electrical and Electronic Equipment Forum. Even just one item malfunctioning could be very costly. But what if instead of replacing these items when they break, we could repair them for free? That's where repair cafes come in. Every Wednesday afternoon, a group of volunteers come to a repair workshop in an Amsterdam cafe to learn or use technical skills. Locals from across the city bring along broken electrical devices like DIY tools and kitchen appliances. Then they work with a team of mechanics and engineers to try and bring them back to life, saving clients money and keeping perfectly good equipment out of landfill. Those who visit often learn new skills, empowering them to be braver about trying to fix things around the house. For the volunteer repairmen and women, there's a real sense of satisfaction in their work. And it's great news for the environment. This repair cafe is part of a network of dozens of cafes across Amsterdam where experts try to repair old items. If you've got an appliance you'd like to try and fix, it's worth checking the house rules of your local repair cafe rather than just showing up. And don't forget, it's a great learning opportunity. Rather than seeing it as a free repair service, make sure you ask lots of questions and learn the art of fixing from your repairman or woman. These repair cafes help breathe a new lease of life to electrical appliances, thereby reducing landfill. Number 1. Hero Honeymooners rescue sleeping babies from Burning Nursery in Spain. Picture it, you and your spouse are on your honeymoon in Europe, you see a burning building, you decide to be heroes and run inside through the smoke, and you end up in a room with panicking nurses, 20 sleeping infants, and no one speaks English. Incredibly, that was the situation Rhode Island honeymooners David Squilante and Oren Smith found themselves in last month in Barcelona. The newlywed 38-year-olds were on their way to Tura Park when they saw a group of women standing around panicking next to a doorway, out of which was wafting thick smoke. Who knows what possessed the non-Spanish-speaking honeymooners to run inside the burning building, as there was nothing on the exterior that hinted at the precious cargo within. They could have just been running into a normal apartment building. They entered a room that had not caught fire and realized they were in a nursery of all places. Instinct took over, and they found themselves looking at 15 to 20 babies sleeping, and immediately just kind of lined everyone up, and they started grabbing them, putting them into the crib. After everyone was out safely, the pair continued their honeymoon, and they went right on to take the park tour they had planned. If you liked the video and find the content meaningful, then kindly press the super thanks button and contribute whatever you can to the channel. Your contributions will help us create more engaging and informative positive videos.